I'm gonna read a book a week. In this year I have read 20 to 25 books, and in the 2023 I'm gonna read 35 books, since there are 52 weeks in a year and I wanna get as closer as possible to this goal. Why I decided to read a book a week? So I decided because books it's great source of knowledge, and every week I will learn something completely new. I figured that on average there are 300 pages in a book. Therefore, I will read about 10,500 pages in a year, and I wanna make a challenge for me, and in 2023 I'm gonna read only English books, which means I will increase my vocabulary, quality of my speaking skills, and as a result, of course, I improve my English. What kind of books I wanna read? I wanna read books which mainly related to entrepreneurship, time management, habits, everything in this spirit. And the first book I will read in English, it's Atomic Habits, and I really wanna start it. But I have 2 more books left. It's Think Like a Billionaire and Screw It, Let's Do It. This is really cool books, but they in Russian. And as soon as I finish reading them, I will start with the Atomic Habits. And I want to share with you a couple of advices how you can read a book a week. And first, my advice you, try to build a habit and every day develop this habit, and every day read at least 15 minutes, then 30 minutes, then 45 hours, and more and more and more. And every day I read at least 1 hour, and sometimes from hour to hour and a half. And someone like read in the morning because they have a fresh thought, someone like read in the evening, but I like read in the evening. And usually I start reading at 9 p.m. I used to spend an hour after reading on my phone, but now it's 10 to 15 minutes. It's a good job. And it's still not ideal, and I should work myself further. Next advice is your intention to read the book. As I noticed it when I read in a book, and some start to like at the beginning, some start to like at the middle. But all book is interesting. Almost all book are interesting. You just need to understand the main idea of this book. I have a really cool example from my experience. When I read a book of the biography of Henry Ford, it was really boring, just trust me. At the beginning it was really boring, but when I finished to read this book, it was my favorite book. Really, because you just should read it to the end, and then maybe you will like it. And the last thing which will help me in a reading book is ability to read book quickly. And it's really cool when you can read book quickly, because you can increase your speed of reading books, and I want to have this skill. But I have a little issue. For me sometimes it's really interesting to read in English, and if I want to start to read quickly in English, first I'm gonna start to learn how I can read English book without any mistakes, and then I will start to learn how I can read faster. And always remember, in case you can't do something, just try it, just start it, and then in the future you will do it. I hope that my advices help you, and see you